let's get to the content, shall we? I guess since we're already. So thank you everyone for coming to Chud Watch. Let's go over the quartering first. So as I discussed at the beginning of the stream, Lance over at the Surfs TV, go check them out if you haven't already, did an amazing fundraiser in which they raised something like $41,000 for charity, for a trans charity. And Jeremy, the quartering himself, said he was gonna match it up to like $5,000, and if they reached their goal, which they reached in like the first hour and a half or something like that, then he was going to come on and debate Lance on the Surfs, and I'm sure that would have been glorious. If for those of you who don't know, by the way, the quartering has a history of agreeing to debates and then backing out, and he always comes up with some stupid excuse. It's always like, oh, they were making fun of me, oh, they were being rude, oh, blah, 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 which is always hilarious coming from the quartering, when Jeremy is, like, the biggest dick on the internet, and his entire career is basically built off of, like, picking on other people, and being like, oh, look at this streamer I don't like, oh, look at this actress I don't like. Let me make 60 videos about Brie Larson and tell you why I don't find her attractive, even though I'm obsessed with her. And his entire career is that kind of thing. But of course, his only card is to play the victim when he doesn't know what to do. So we're going to go over some of his tweets, my tweets, and his tweets, and the discussion him and I had on Twitter. If you didn't see it, it was quite heated, let's say. Did I see Jeremy actually donated $5,000 to the charity? That's awesome. I'm glad he did. I'm very glad he did. He kept his word, at least 50% of his word. He's still saying he's not going to debate. Anyway, you thought he quit Twitter? That lasted like 2 days. I'm not even kidding. I tweeted him about that too, and he's like, well, shut up. I'm going to do what I want. And it's like, okay, Jeremy, that's not what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying you can't be on Twitter. I'm saying it's hypocritical of you to, like, make a whole video about, like, oh, Twitter's awful, woe is me, I'm gonna leave, and then come back 2 days later. It's very silly. Anyway. So, the quartering tweets this yesterday. I had scheduled a debate with a harsh critic of mine. In good faith, I agreed to speak to them for charity's sake. This week, they have taken to a charity live stream and raised money spreading absurd lies about me and showing anything but good faith. I should have known. No lies were told about him during the debate. Did I say thank you already to Obo1 for 500 bits for no reason? If not, thank you. And thank you, AskCompu, for a bit. I'll be hypocritical if I want. So anyway, so no lies were told about Jeremy during the stream. When Jeremy says there were lies told about him, he means lies in the same way Trump means lies, and by lies he means things I don't like that are true but people are saying about me. Gray Fox 2343, thanks for continuing your sub. 4-month streak. 4 months. Woo! Gaining a lot of traction, Hannah. Proud of you and congratulations. Oh, thank you. So, basically on the stream, there were a couple times that people made fun of Jeremy's stream in which he got, and we talked about this last Chud Watch. We showed a video where he had a stream recently where he got blackout drunk, which is against Twitter TOS against Twitch TOS. I don't even know how he got away with that one. I think he deleted the stream, but you can still find parts of it on YouTube. If you type in on YouTube, like, the quartering Malding, which is like a portmanteau of balding and mad, so M and then Alding. It's really, really awful and sad.
There's nothing funny about
Obo1, thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Or gifting 2 subs. Thank you. So it's a really sad thing, and I made a stream about it, and I even was like in the stream, I was like, hey, let's be understanding to Jeremy, because he's clearly going through. Drinking is not against TOS. Drinking to excess is. If you're, like, drunk and trashed and you're still drinking on stream, that is against TOS. And Jeremy was so drunk he couldn't even get out of his chair at the end of the stream. I'm not even kidding. You can see he, like, just trying to get up and he keeps falling back down into it. It's awful. It's awful to watch. I don't recommend it, especially if you've known someone or are someone who's had substance abuse issues. It hits real close to home. Guilty. Anyway, so Jeremy's mad that people were talking about the fact that he got drunk on stream. And he's calling it lies, which maybe to him they feel like lies because he did get blackout drunk. So it's entirely possible that to him it seems like lies, even though it's not. Do I not? I thought I followed the quartering. That's weird. Anyway, followed. The quartering. I'll keep my word about donating money, but this will be the last time I agree to speak with these people in good faith. I've maintained radio silence, not engaged or fired shots at them, but they simply couldn't be bothered to extend the same courtesy. Moving forward, smiley face. It's pretty hilarious how these folks consider themselves so full of virtue. I wonder what their charity would think about how their platform of raising money to help trans people was at least partly funded by harassing and bullying others. Hypocrites, as usual. Jeremy does this thing, by the way, where he'll claim he doesn't send his followers to do things, but he thinks he's being clever, but he's not. He'll be like, it sure would be a shame if someone went to this charity and told them this money was, you know what I mean? He's doing that's a nice horse you got there. It sure would be a shame if something were to happen to it. He's doing that. Huge congrats to them for raising 40K, though. And then, yes, he did donate 5,000. So, hey, good on you, Jeremy, for raising the 5,000. Anyway, so I respond, being pretty petty. I'm not going to lie. This was petty. But I was mad. I was mad at Jeremy because I'm so over him in general. I go, Jeremy chickened out of a debate. The serfs, Jeremy chickened out of debating the serfs despite saying he would. Guess he'd rather get drunk, stream, and pee in his basement. Again, during that stream, he peed on his basement floor. So then Jeremy, tweeted back at me. I can't read them now, for the record, because he's deleted them. And he accuses me of harassing him. Again, this is hilarious. Considering, am I really over him? I'm over him in the sense that I am sick of him. I'm not over him in the sense that I'm going to stop covering him. Because much like Jeremy, I am obsessed. Jeremy's obsessed with Brie Larson. I'm obsessed with Jeremy. And then I imagine this, Russian nesting doll goes further. Someone in the audience is obsessed with me. So, anyway, Jeremy starts deleting his tweets. At some point, because I prove him wrong. On multiple occasions. Here's my longer tweet to him. He's, again, accusing people of harassing him, and then I say, it's okay when it's anyone but me. Jeremy, dude, I know you're going through a hard time or something, but you make it so hard to feel sorry for you. I hope you get help for whatever is going on in your life, but nothing will get better until you recognize how shit you treat others. I admit, I'm being rude as fuck to you, but don't act like you are some innocent guy who's never hurt anyone. Your whole persona online is being an a-hole and bullying people. Of course people are going to get mad at you and do the same. Why should anyone have sympathy for you when you don't show any to anyone else?
About the tools of capitalism.
Thank you to Daddy Sume with 10 bits. That's me, Hannah. Ooh. There we go. Now someone's probably obsessed with Daddy Sume. And it all just goes down and down. It's turtles all the way down. Hannah's in a parasocial love triangle, and I think we're part of it tangentially. True. Anyway, so he continues and says, Hannah, I've repeatedly asked you to stop harassing me. You continue to do so. Again, hilarious. So I do irony level 2000 gif. And then he says the same thing. I say the concern trolling is noted.
Funny about the tools of capitalism.
Some people respond to me. Thank you to MMO Addicted for 100 bits. I could be obsessed with Daddy Sume then. Who's going to be obsessed with me? Let's start a bit game. Jesus. We continue on. Jeremy then claims that he was not kicked out of the Magic the Gathering community for harassing someone. He was, which is why he deleted this tweet, because I then further down prove with receipts that he is wrong, which is such a weird lie, right? Everyone in the Magic the Gathering community, from what I've seen, people reached out to me. I don't play Magic the Gathering, I'm a Dungeons & Dragons person, which is also Wizards of the Coast, but it's a different game with different communities nonetheless, although I'm sure there's crossover. So, thank you to Avert Your Eyes for following. So, a bunch of people from the Magic the Gathering community came to me in these tweets and was like, I can't even believe he's lying about this. Everyone in the Magic the Gathering community knows he was banned for harassing someone. So he tries to lie about it. He posts an initial email, at least a snippet of an email, from Wizards of the Coast, the people who make Magic the Gathering. Thank you, Daddy Sume, for 10 bits. Magic the Gathering nerd represent. So he has an email, whatever, that just says, like, you have been banned from Magic the Gathering tournaments and stuff for these reasons. Interestingly, he claims it's for, like, Pepe memes and stuff. He's just outright lying. And then, of course, in the screenshot, one of the things that it says he's being banned for is this deleted video. This video in which he's harassing someone. He doesn't bring attention to that at all, though. So then I linked to an article that talks about him being banned for harassing a cosplayer. And he says, like, I showed you a literal email from Wizards of the Coast. Are you serious? The email says, Jeremy, we have banned you for your activities on your social media. Apparently, he doesn't know YouTube is social media, despite the fact that he has worked on it for years. I post another article that says that, hey, yeah, he was banned for harassing someone. And he says, you lose, Hannah, stop lying. I posted facts. You posted editorials. And I say, it literally says your social media accounts, of which your YouTube is one. Do you think your ban had zero to do with you harassing a cosplayer out of the community with your YouTube videos? And then showed what was reported. You lose! Sorry, I am not as evil as you had hoped. Have a great life. Anyway, later down the thread, I then post, apparently he forgot that he posted this email on his own YouTube channel, in which it's from, you know, Wizards of the Coast, and it says, the reports allege that you have violated point 3 of the Wizards of the Coast Code of Conduct. It reads, do not harass, bully, threaten, harm, or cause discomfort to other persons, including any members. So, this is the receipt showing that he was, in fact, banned for harassing someone. Thank you, Jeremy, by the way, for posting this whenever you posted this. Someone shared this with me, and of course, once I posted this receipt, which outright showed that he was lying to my face, he started deleting his tweets. Which is hilarious to me, that half of his criticism of, like, the serfs is, oh, they're not arguing in good faith. And he's literally lying knowingly to my face and hundreds of other people online. And he thinks he can get away with it. It's not only effed up, it's stupid. It's the internet, Jeremy. Everything on the internet is forever. Deal with it. Hylian Derp, thank you for subscribing. 4-month streak. Hylian Derp says, oh man, watching this happen last night was a wild ride. Also, 4 months and counting. You're awesome, Hannah. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me for 4 months. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Winter O'Hare with 50 bits. I almost feel bad for him. It seems like it is going through a shit, or seems like he's going through a shit time, but then he comes off and acts like a massive D-bag, and it almost makes me happy his life might be sucking. I'm not happy his life is not going well right now. Far from it. I am sympathetic, but, like, he just makes it so hard. He's so rude and mean to everyone, and then he outright lies. And it's like, Jeremy, I want you to get help. I do, but why are you like this? Ask Compu, hey, what do you think of the thing I made? Let me click on this. Oh, it's like a Kerbal Space Program thing? Is there a video? Anyway, let me see. Looks like some sort of truck with modules. I'm not good with the Kerbal Space Program. I could barely get things into orbit, so I have no idea what I'm looking at here. A mod aircraft called the Roving Base, built with 134 of the finest parts. Its root part is Mk2 fuselage. It looks very cool, even though I don't understand it. Thank you to Daddy Sume with a bit. Schadenfreude at its best. I wouldn't even say it's that. I don't feel happy that Jeremy's bad things are happening to him. Not at all. Like, I just wish he would stop behaving like this, you know? So anyway, I post even more articles showing that he was banned for that reason. Oh, and this is from the article, by the way. One of the articles about how he got banned. Continuing to dismiss his actions as memes and claiming that he never signed the code of conduct, Hambly tried to turn the tables on Sprengel by claiming that her actions constitute harassment. Literally the thing Jeremy was doing to me. Jeremy has one tool in his toolbox when he gets called out, and it's to play the victim, and I don't think it's ever worked for him. So I don't know why he tries, you know? So I post another article on the specifics as to why he got banned. In case you're wondering, let's go over it real quick. With Jeremy Hambly in the news because of his assault at the hands of Matt Loader before the start of Gen Con, I thought it would be a good idea to check out why Wizards of the Coast, the maker of Magic the Gathering, banned him for life. I'm glad I did. When Wizards of the Coast banned him on December 7th, 2017, I criticized the ban. I have since learned I was wrong. Hambly deserved the ban. I knew the ban was for harassing and bullying cosplayer Christine Sprankle, but I did not know the details. At the time, I thought the claims of harassment and bullying were exaggerated and overblown. I now know they were not. I never saw the video in which Hambly harassed Sprankle because YouTube removed it. He posted the video on the 5th of June 2017 and entitled it, quote, "Playset of Beta White Knights Prevent the RAPE of Magic the Gathering Cosplayer at C. Sprankle Run." If you think the word RAPE, along with a woman's Twitter handle, is a bad idea for a video title, you are correct. Even though YouTube removed the video, an archived copy is available. We're not going to watch it because this is going to go on YouTube and it's been banned from YouTube, so not going to go there. Here's a link, though. I guess I'll link you to the video in case you'd like to check it out for yourself. Does this link still work? I'm hoping it does, and then I can link you guys so you have a source. Taking a long time to load, though. You know what? Oh, there we go. Cool.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
It's a Wayback Machine thing, so here you go. If you want to check that out for yourself, check it out. Cleanse. Yeah, I'll pull up a cleanse for after this. Link in the chat if you want to, you know, see that for yourself. The video was a lot worse than I expected. What Jeremy Hambly said about Christine Sprankle. In the video, Hambly refers to Sprankle as a, quote, serial virtue signaler and crying for Patreon dollars professional cosplayer. This was in response to Sprankle complaining publicly on Twitter about a man who posted a message on her Facebook page stating her cosplays give him an erection. Hambly stated he would react favorably if he received a similar comment from a man. Hambly then proceeded to run down the list of comments made in response to Sprankle's tweet, calling everyone who supported her a cuck and or white knight. He called one man a shitty father. Hambly also accused everyone of supporting Sprankle on Twitter of wanting to penetrate her. Hambly said cosplay is lingerie. He then proceeded to go over photos of Sprankle cosplaying, making lewd sexual comments on each photo. He told his viewers to go to her Twitter account and let her know how unattractive and unsexual she looks. Ask Compu, thank you for the bit. The archive YouTube video does not work. Okay. I'm sure we can look for a link in a little bit. Hambly also had major issues with Sprankle having a Patreon account. Hambly called these people, quote, effing losers. I found this strange considering he too has a Patreon account. Why did he criticize Sprankle for doing the same thing he did? Because Hambly suffers from weapons-grade hypocrisy. Sprankle posted the following on Twitter. It has been a rough year, and I've blocked and not said anything about him because I wanted to die, but without a doubt, Magic the Gathering headquarters Unsleeved Media has made my life hell this whole year with his unnecessary videos, tweets about me and other members of Magic. Sprankle has since deleted all of her tweets. Watching the video Hambly made about Sprankle left me feeling embarrassed. I originally supported him after Wizards of the Coast gave him a lifetime ban. After watching the video removed from YouTube, I think Wizards of the Coast did the right thing. Hambly is a dishonest, toxic person. He was purposely He was purposely spreading false information about the ban as soon as it happened. Again, because Jeremy's a serial liar. Hambly said he never harassed Sprankle. That is not true. Wizards of the Coast said actions taken into social media accounts were in violation of Wizards of the Coast's code of conduct. YouTube is part of social media. Hambly claimed in the above video he never agreed to Wizard of the Coast's code of conduct. That is not true. He had a Magic Online account. He had to check a box agreeing to adhere to the Wizards of the Coast code of conduct when he first created his account, and then again, and every time the game was updated. Thank you, Winter O'Hare, for 50 bits. So he led people to openly harass and sexually harass this cosplayer and pretends like it never happened? How gross. Yeah, he's a psycho. Hambly said he never harassed Sprankle, nor did he direct others to harass her. That is not true. He told his viewers to go to Sprankle's Twitter account and let her know how unattractive and unsexual she looked. Anyone who watched the original video YouTube removed knows Hambly's statements are false. Hambly harassed Sprankle. He directed his fans to harass Sprankle. Hambly benefited greatly from YouTube removing his original video because it is now difficult to find and watch. He is able to lie and mislead people about the video's content. If I was in charge of Wizards of the Coast, I would not want him anywhere near my events. I would not want Hambly to have anything to do with my game made for ages 13 and up. Yeah. Uneven Pizza, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Now let's see if we can find that video. The quartering removed video mirror. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see if we can find. Uploaded a video to my YouTube. No. The quartering harassment video. You love the hat? Thank you. I put on hats when we do hype trains. There's a know your meme. This is what real harassment looks like. Uh-huh, Jeremy. Come on, we gotta find it somewhere. Please tell me Chad is effing with me. Jeremy isn't actually married. He is. Woohoo Lulu, thank you for the 200 bits. He is married. Gosh, it is very difficult to find the video. If anyone in chat can find the mirrored video in which Jeremy harasses her, let me know and we will post it. Let me see if there's any. No. Because it's difficult to find, and I want to get on with covering, you know, the more recent stuff. Anyway, so I post these articles. Is there anything else that happened? Oh, and then I tweet, uh-oh, someone forgot they posted the part about harassment on YouTube. And, of course, there's the receipts from that, which, of course, showed he was lying. He deleted his tweets. Of course, remember, he says, "You lose, Hannah. Stop lying. I posted facts." And then here, I proved that he was in fact lying and I was telling the truth the entire time. Remember, people. People like this will lie to your face and tell you you're the one who's lying. That's gaslighting. These kind of people do not care about the truth. They don't care about what's actually happening or being honest. They care about winning, even if it means lying to your face. Never assume that someone wouldn't lie about something just because it's an obvious, blatant lie. People will lie to your face and then claim you're the one who's lying. Ask Compu says it's not harassment if I delete the proof. Thinking there wasn't really much else. I said he's so mad, and that's another tweet he deleted where he's just like freaking out. Oh yeah, there was this where he said, I guess I shouldn't spoil the upcoming article tomorrow on the Daily Stormer about Magic the Gathering. Shh, I don't want all the roaches to private their accounts. And then if you don't know, the Daily Stormer is an American far-right neo-Nazi white supremacist and Holocaust denial commentary message board. A website that advocates for genocide and of Jewish people. Considers itself part of the alt-right. Jeremy didn't actually publish an article there, but he's joking about it, at minimum. And bear in mind, he also made jokes about publishing an article to Breitbart. And then what do you know? He actually did publish an article to Breitbart. You know, the news media thing that was run by Steve Bannon. Oh, Jeremy. Oh yeah, and then this is just weird. This person's like, you act like it's the end of the world or something. Who gives an F? It was a drain pipe. At least it wasn't a fridge full of food. So he's like saying, at least he didn't pee in a fridge is a weird defense, but okay. I think that's the last interaction I had with Jeremy directly that night. Mostly because, you know, I proved him wrong in front of a bunch of people, and I think he was embarrassed. So, I mean, that's it. You know, I don't know what else to say about Jeremy and his recent actions. He's legit insane. He's legit a crazy person. He did also defend Hitler on Twitter. Jeremy said something to the effect of, let me find it. I should put the corner. The quartering Hitler tweet.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
So someone says, F Hitler, and Jeremy goes, and there we have it. Yikes. Imagine saying yikes to someone saying F Hitler. He claims, of course, because saying F Hitler is not stunning or brave. Like, dude, stop quoting South Park. You think that's an adult way to have a conversation? Let me see what else he said. He says something to the effect of, what have you done? There we go. He was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. What the F have you done? Talking about Hitler. He claims he was joking. But like, Jeremy, bud, please cease and never continue. Thank you to Winter O'Hare with 5 bits. Jeremy, go on Steven Crowder. If he did, it's safe to assume he is at least far-right sympathetic at this point. Dude Spanking Dude says, can we see some Terrence Pop today? Maybe. We have a lot of other stuff to get through. If we have time, though. One of Jeremy's chatty followers tried to get into it with me, and I was too nice for them, and they ended up agreeing with me. Speaking of D&D, people have been coming out of the woodwork on Twitter to crap on Disabled DM for creating combat wheelchairs. That's stupid. God, people are the worst. Random invite with 30 bits. Wait, Hannah, I got one for you. What's this? SJW comic shop slanders customer, then claims victim. Oof. Literally someone quoting Mein Kampf. Jesus. Jeremy, have you considered when literal Nazis agree with your message that maybe your message is bad? Just a thought. Just a thought. So Jeremy's awful. I don't know what else to say about it. Not only is he a coward, and I wouldn't care if he just didn't want to debate. No one's obligated to be a debater. I don't like debating. I don't do it often. You know? I don't debate often because I don't think it's usually worth anyone's time.
There's nothing funny about the tools.
No one is arguing in good faith in online debates. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So it's pointless. But I do it sometimes. It's a fun exercise, and it can be a good time. In fact, I'm doing one soon on modern day debates about abortion. I'll let you know when I have a definitive date for that. It might be next weekend. But random invite with a link also. Hold on. Look at this tweet. Oh, God, and Jeremy liked the Nazi tweet that quoted Mein Kampf. Jeremy, stop being a Nazi. We had a whole world war about this, and if we have to have another one, we will. And guess what? You're going to be on the losing side, and that won't be fun for you. So knock it off. Go back in the closet, Nazi. Thanks. Anyway, Jeremy's awful. He's a liar. Oh, I was saying, no one's obligated to debate, but Jeremy, this is like the third time you've agreed to debate someone and then at the last minute you backed off. Just stop agreeing to doing debates. Clearly you're not going to do it. You know if you get in a chat with someone who's not going to just swallow your BS that you're going to get killed because you're awful and your rhetoric is awful and the only people who buy it are the 12-year-olds who watch your videos and literal neo-Nazis. So, chill out. How about it? Okay? Okay. Jeremy bad. End of